Hello Yukudemians, it's Danish once again, and in this video we're going to look at how we can create our courses and course structures, as well as the necessary information that we can put in our courses, like the logo, prerequisites, and also objectives. Last time we looked at what you're seeing on this dashboard, and we talked about all of them, so I won't go much into details about them, but there are there are specific ones which will take us to what we want to do right now, and that is creating courses. So for you to create a course, you come to courses here, because you can see I already have one course here. If you also have some course which you have created, it will be indicated here, so you just come there. Putting the cursor on top of this will tell you that click here to access your courses dashboard. So the courses dashboard shows you all the courses which you have created in Yukudemy, and also gives you other options to do basic editing and also creating any other new course. We are going to go into that. So I'm just not clicking because there are two ways of doing that. You either come to this link where you get your courses and you click on it. Let me click, you left click. When I say click, I mean left click. So when you click on this, it will bring for us our courses, which it is indicated here as your courses. So I already have one course which is pending, and that is Introduction to Microsoft Word 2016. That is one way in which you can reach this page. Another way is going to the side menu. You can see each time we switch to another page or click another thing, this first section of our instructor's dashboard doesn't change. It is what we call a navigation bar. So you, at any point where you are, you'll always get this, as long as you're within the instructor's page. So another way of reaching this same page or accessing your courses is just coming to the side menu, which is always at the left. So you click on this, and your content will be pushed, and some black alignment will be brought to the left. Within this black alignment, this dashboard takes you back to the other dashboard which we already had. Then for us to get to this same page, you can go to courses to get the courses which we have already created with Yukudemy. So if I click on that, I'll still get the same page. So there are two ways of reaching your courses when you want to create courses, or when you want to make some changes to the courses which you have already created. I already have one, that's why you're seeing this here. If I didn't have, possibly as you are watching this video, you don't have any course. So if you open yours, you'll find that this will be blank. You'll just see totally white page, and you'll only have this add new courses as a button. But for me, I have one course, that's why it has been displayed here. So leave this alone. Let us go straight to what we have come to do in this video, and that is creating a course. So for you to create a new course, having reached this page, the first thing is to navigate or look for where this page is, and that is you either go through courses or the other. Then the next thing is you come to this button. It will always appear on the top right, not the top right, but the right here of slightly above your courses. If you don't have, you will clearly see it. Then right now you just click on it, you left click, and your courses will be displaced down, and inputs are going to be brought for you to fill in. And these inputs have title, and also a description to the course, and also the start date plus the duration of the course. So taking a look at these inputs, let us start with the title. The title is self-explanatory. It is the title of your course. And as you already know that in Yukudemy, courses are actually topics in the subjects which you teach. So if you have a subject like mathematics, and you have topics which are under mathematics, which are matrices and others like linear algebra and those and many things. If in English, then you'll be having lots of things like summary writing, which is a topic. In those courses, they are topics, but here they are courses. So just know, each time you want to create a course, you are actually creating your course is a topic under the subject you teach. So I don't know an example to give, but I think let me use a computer, because I'm so much used to computers. Uh, so I'll use this, but you can still follow it with your courses or the subjects which you teach, which you're already well acquainted with. So the title, just like I said, is the title of your course. So mine is Introduction to Microsoft let me say Excel Excel 2016. So after putting the title, I'm supposed to put the description of my course. So this description is supposed to be the one to sell your course. So you're supposed to write some eye-catching description. So if I'm to describe this introduction to Microsoft Excel, I can start by bringing a picture of Excel, that keeping data in papers is kind of vulnerable. So you need Excel to do this and that and that. So you can really structure the description of your courses very well. You know the subjects very well. So like if you're teaching about matrices, you know very well how to describe the course. Like it will start from this topic up to this topic, and it should be for such people up to such kind of category, like from senior 4 to senior 3 to senior 4, or it can be for A level, or then how it helps somebody to pass, or if this particular topic is frequent in past papers, then you're supposed to also put it here that it is very necessary or important for somebody to have. It is compulsory anyway. So let me just write here I'm just going to write description here, but you're supposed to write a long description for your course, because it should be selling. I will definitely change this because I'm already making a course. So it is description, not description. It's supposed to be description. So you write your description there. And then you scroll downwards. Also, you'll find that there's the start date. So we made sure that each time you are creating a course, you have the control over your speed and pace of making videos. So you know yourself when you will complete the videos, but all we need is that by the time your course will be starting and running and upgoing, then all the videos are supposed to be intact. So you're supposed to make sure that the start duration you put, the start date you put, will correspond to the date which you'll take to create this course content or the videos. So let us set the date. In this case, today is 23rd, so I'm going to put 28th or 27th. But if I already have the video, I can even put 24th, or I can select this same date. But I think the time has passed. Yeah, it always starts at around midday or midnight, I think. I don't know, but I'm not sure. I think it starts at midday. But then let me select 26th as the start date for this course. Then the duration in terms of weeks. So this duration is not the duration which your course will run for, because your course will run for the entire life. Like as long as Yukudemy exists, the course will be running. No one will stop it as long as the quality is fine. But then this duration is the time which you expect somebody, the slowest learner, to have attained all the skills, to have watched all the videos and have got and finished the course. So if you feel that matrix is supposed to be learned by the slowest person, is supposed to take 2 weeks to learn the content and master the content which you have put here, then the duration here will be 2 weeks. If you feel an individual should have a period of 1 week only to finish your content, then you just put 1 week. So for you to adjust this, you come to the right of this input. We call this input, the form input. Then if you click on the upper arrow, it will increase. Then if you click on the downer one, it will always reduce till 0. But then I think 1 or 2 is enough. depending on, but for my case, introduction to Microsoft Excel, I feel I'm going to need somebody that the slowest learner will need 2 weeks to complete this. So after getting done with all these inputs, putting the title, putting the description, and also putting the start date and the duration, you can now click on save, which is down here. You click on save. But before we click on that, you can see that within our form input for description, there's some beautiful thing which we are seeing. We call it the editor. So with this editor, you can do a lot of things which you usually do in Word. So you can bold your text, you can as well italicize your text, and you can do a lot of things. You can put it in justified, like all the text formatting which you can do with Word, you can do it with your description here. I think that would maybe require another set of videos to explain this, but for now you just know that you have to type the description there. And if you are not so well versed with text formatting in Word, then you go to Yukudemy itself and you search well for the courses there. You find that there's some courses for introduction to Microsoft Word, and you learn all this. Yeah, but we have just helped you here to make you do real editing with your descriptions. Then when you're done, you just come and click save. So when I click save, you'll find that the course will be added to my dashboard among us my courses which I already have. This space where you're seeing card image cap is supposed to be the logo of your image, the logo of your course, just like this other first one where we have the course logo, then the start date, duration, then the price, then also a lot of things. Let us concentrate on what we have just created right now, since we are still new and we assume that we didn't have any other course as a benchmark, right? So you can see that we have not, there's something written not set here, and if you look down under this area of our course, you find that we have options. The first option is view course, then the second option is message, the third is edit course, then fourth is set price, price, then the last one is add to academy. Now we are going to look at them one by one, but first things first, let us look at just like the way you heard about Yukudemy courses, that they are supposed to be sold and instructors earn from courses. So leaving this not set will mean that we are not going to earn. Why? Because we have not set the price. No one can buy it. So for you to set the prices, you come to price. So you set the price of your course. So when you click on price, you'll find this in dollars. So you are setting the price for which course? Introduction to Microsoft Excel 2016, or Introduction to Matrices, or Introduction to more concept which you have created yourself that site, or Introduction to chemical equations, right? I'm using a lot of chemistry, mathematics, and also computer, but as examples. But as well, you can go for Introduction to Summary Writing, or General Summary Writing as your course title. So you can now set the prices here. We are presented with two inputs. The first input is the price, and the second one is the discount. So there's some little bit of mathematics here. In Yukudemy, we have discounted prices and prices. Let me go back a little bit and I show you. Now let me first go to courses and I show you from the existing course already. As you can see here, this one has been cancelled out and this other one put in red. So this is the price which you had put. Then this is the discounted price of the course. So for you to do that, that is why we have put two options for you to put here: the price in dollars, then also the discount in dollars. So the exact price, which is the discounted price, which somebody now buys or somebody can purchase using that, is got by subtracting discount from the price. So if you want to put your price in $1, that means you're supposed to set this upper price to $2, then this other one to $1, such that if you subtract 1 from 2, the end result is 1. Again, if you want it to be $2, like the price which somebody buys, don't look at this price as the final price. Look at this price as the if it was profit, then it would be gross profit, such that for you to get the net profit, you're supposed to subtract expenditures from it. Just look at it in this way, that this is the price without discount. For this case, according to this crisis which is already there, according to also our target market, which are the students, you find that putting courses so expensive will make sure that we lose a lot of customers. So Yukudemy advises that secondary courses are supposed to be put at $1. So that means we set the price to $2. That is the price without discount. Then the discount is supposed to be $1, meaning that if we subtract 1 from 2, we are going to get $1 as the end price, which is put for people to buy our course. So after putting this, that has been a little bit of mathematics, but that is the way it works. Then after that, you click on save price. Oh, my data has disappeared. I don't know why. Let me first check. My data is yet connecting. Know why my data is misbehaving. Okay, let me first work on my data, but for now let me first pause. Alright, we had some interruption with our network, but I think it is back now. We were saying if you set this to 2, then this one, then when you're done setting this, you can now save the price. So if I save this, can now go to courses, and you'll find that this time around we now have, instead of not set, we now have our prices set $1. This what you're seeing in red is actually what somebody can now pay to start watching your videos or to enroll for your course. So it is 3824, 3,824 in Ugandan shillings, or $1. So and that is one. Then the next thing, that one you can do it using price. You only set prices once. The rest, if you want to change something now, you just go to edit instead of going to price. You go to price only once when you have just created the course and you have not yet set the price. Then you can as well change lots of things here in the currency. As you can see, if I take my cursor to this small thing, the small icon next to more currencies, you find that something comes up that click here to see price in other currencies. So if I click on that, a list of currencies can be there. That means that anyone can still purchase this course. This one shows you how diverse Yukudemy is, how wide or how far Yukudemy can reach. Yukudemy can be, your courses in Yukudemy can be purchased by anyone, anywhere, depending on their currencies, and they're listed here, you can see. So you're not limited by boundaries of a country. You can as well, your course can sell anywhere. So let me collapse that. Then the next thing is editing our course. We have created our course. Something can go wrong, assuming we didn't put the title well, or the duration is not working well, or it's not right for us, or the start date has come too soon that we want to adjust. We can go to edit course, and when you go to edit course, this information will be presented to you. where you have the title which you had submitted earlier, then also the description which you had put, then the date and duration. Again, you can change what you want. I don't know what to change. Anyway, let me change the start date. You can change anything here. Let me shift it to 27th. And after finishing the changes, you can change only either one or many. You can change, it will allow it. If you have still changed and there's still issue, you can still go back and click on edit. But after now, till now, I've changed only the date, and I'll click on OK, save changes. After clicking on save changes, you will still remain in the edit page. So if you, I think I closed something which I was supposed to show you. So after saving, something is supposed to be, a notification will come here that the course edit successfully saved. That means your information has been received by the system very well. There's no issue. So after this, Yukudemy still loads for you the same page, edit. So, but we are done editing. What do we do now? We just have to go back and continue with the rest of the things we want to do with our course. So you come back to courses, which is here, just slightly below side menu. You come to courses, you click. It will take you back to where you are, that is your courses. Then the next thing is messages. So messages, just like the way we said earlier, is just these are the messages which either come from the students which you have, or the message which the Yukudemy support team can send to you. Maybe your quality or some complaints, I don't know, but they will always send if there's some message they want you to know as an instructor of a particular course. So that means the message which you can receive in this course can be different from the message you receive from the other course, depending on what they have found with your course. Sometimes it can be some appreciation that thank you, really, you are doing very well to teach or educate the entire world, and educate the public. So I don't know the message they will send to you, but if they don't send, fine. If your students also don't send, fine. But for you to see the messages, you go to that, the messages under a particular course, you go to that, and the messages will be displayed here. Then also this biography, you get it when you write, you type it yourself. This one, you write it yourself when you are applying for instructorship, which I assume you have already written your biography. But again, another thing which I'm supposed to tell you about biography is, instead of writing in the I taught mathematics and physics in what, you're supposed to write in another person's perspective, like another person describing you, though you are the one writing. So instead of I, you can say, like in this case, you can write Dauda Tom taught mathematics and that. Then instead of putting I mysteriously, you say he or she mysteriously did this. Like, let it be like somebody else, or Yukudemy is the one narrating your story or giving your biography, though you are the one writing. Yeah. Though you have the bragging rights also. Yeah. Then if we had the messages, we'll write. They will be displayed here. So in this case, let us go back to our course again. When you're done doing something in a page, you have to go back to the main one, which is where you have your courses. Then finally, you can see that we have created our course, but there's something red here saying pending. This is the state of your course right now at this point. When you're just creating your course, it is in pending state. So when your course has been approved by the administrator of Yukudemy, then the state will change to upcoming. That means the start date has not yet been reached, but when the start date has reached, then your course state will change to it will change to the active one, which is ongoing. So by the time your course changes to ongoing, just know that you're supposed to be having all your videos. That's why the start date is very important. Because if your course starts and there's no video, then Yukudemy administrators will unpublish your course. And you'll rework on it. When they unpublish, it will come back to pending again. So it is until you finish now your course content, that is when, I mean videos, then that is when again they will approve and the course will go back. It can't be deleted, so just know if it has been unpublished, the state will just change to pending such that no one sees it the other side. You work on your course and again you republish. So that is about the state. Don't mind about that pending. It can change at any time depending on how the administrator, like right now, I think they're checking also the quality, like the content. I think they're waiting for me to first finish the structure of my course, then they can approve, which we have not yet created. The topic, subtopic, and the subtopic content. Also, we have not yet created the logo of our course. So, but for us to do that, you have to come to view course, master this. For you to create the logo, create the course structure, which is actually the topic, subtopic, and subtopic content. Then also create the prerequisites, create objectives. You come to view courses. View course. So you click on view course. When you click on view course, you are presented with three options on the screen. You find this course meta, which is the first one, and the course meta has course objectives, logo, and prerequisites. Then the second option has course syllabus, which has the course topic, subtopic content, and support files. And then finally there's the Yuku Studio, where you now link the videos which you have uploaded in YouTube to your course structure, or to the course syllabus. So yeah, this one will be leaving it for the next video. It is not difficult, but I think we're supposed to just cover these two in this video. So let us get started with the first one, which is the course meta, course objectives, logo, and prerequisites of our course. So if you want to change anything within that line, you just come to course. So when you click on course, you will see a very dirty screen with very many things. The title of your course will appear here. That is Introduction to Microsoft Excel 2016. Then the first thing under that is the description will appear here. This is why we have description here. Don't think this has been hard-coded or written by the system. No. This is the description which I wrote for my course. So your description will appear here. Then if each time we try to feed in some data, our page will start to look nice. So the first thing is, let us create a logo for our course. So you go to course logo, which is this side. There's an option called add course logo. Then there's course logo. Course logo will display the logo which you already have for your course. But right now we don't have any logo. So that means we're supposed to come to add course logo. So in the under course logo, you come to browse. When you click on browse, you will look for where you put your images or the logo. So in this case, I have mine in pictures. So after that, you click on open. Again, remember I'm using Ubuntu, so if you're using Windows, you will always get ways of opening your images. It is simple. You will get open, and when I click on open, the logo title or the name of the logo will appear here. That means I've selected some image already. Then I can click on save logo. So let me wait. When I click on save logo, you find that the image which I've selected appears under course logo here. So just know the left hand side is to add, and the right hand side of every section is to just visualize what you have added. So we have added the course logo already. Let us go to add course objectives. just like you already know about objectives, objectives are just what you think the student will achieve by the end of the course. Like when somebody takes this course, what should the person expect? Why have you put this course? Like, what do you expect by the end of the course? So those are the things you put under course objectives. So under course objectives, you'll find that again on the right, on the left, there's add course objective. Then on the right, there are the actual course objectives which you have added. Right now, you can see we have none or no objective. That's why this place is very open and free, blank in this case. So let me add a course objective that is by the end of this course. By the end of this course, a student should be able to create an Excel document. Okay, to work with document. To work with Excel application. So after writing it, let me first correct this, and also by the end of this course, a student should be able to work with Excel application. So after writing this, you the next thing, before I save, or before you save course objective, we are supposed to understand how course objective work, the entire logic that you can't add two objectives under the same, you can't save two objectives at the same time, I mean. So that means you have to write each objective one at a time. You write one and you save, you write the other, you save. So if we have four objectives, that means we are going to come this side and write, type under this, in this empty input which has been highlighted blue. We have already typed something, we need to read it. But if we save this, it has to remain blank. Let me scroll down and see. So if I have four objectives, that means I'll come and type here four times. I type the first one just like the way I did, then I save. Then the second one as well, I type and save again. Then the third one also type and save. Now what I mean is that you can't type all the four at the same time, because the Yukudemy application has a logic which attaches, each objective has its own unique identifier. So you can't write four or three or two objectives in the same input box. So just remember this, that don't make this mistake. Most instructors have fallen into this and they have reworked their structure or the course objectives. So don't do this again. Write one course objective at a time and save. So if I write another one and save, you find that it has been saved down here. So we have now two course objectives. Another thing is you can edit a course objective and also delete. Editing and deleting, you already know what editing is, which is simply changing what you already have. If you find that you have misspelled something, then you can simply come to this pencil, assuming we misspelled something in the first objective. I just come to the pencil which is adjacent to that and I click on it. You'll be given the option of changing. Let me just show you that. If I click on that pencil, you find that what I have written is already presented here, so I can change. I can erase this and I remain with, by the end of this course, a student should be able to work with Excel. So after that, I just save the changes. So that is the way we edit. As simple as that. You can as well delete course objective. I won't show you that. You know what delete does. It will erase the entire objective. So you should be careful when you're using that option of deleting. You make sure you delete what you want to delete. I won't go into that. You can know that on your own. It is simple to use. Yeah. Then the final thing is course prerequisites. under the course meta, there's course prerequisites. Prerequisites are things which you feel somebody should be knowing before taking your course. So if you're teaching matrix, or you're teaching, assuming you're teaching, let me use chemistry, you're teaching chemical equations, you know that before somebody learning chemical equation, the person should be to some extent well versed with compounds, valencies, and as well how to form the compounds or form formulas of a particular, even simply symbols. So those are prerequisites which you can write here, that somebody should be able to have a basic knowledge of valencies before doing that course, if you are specifically teaching chemical equations. If you're teaching matrices, then also you have things which somebody is supposed to be knowing before coming to matrices. If you are teaching English, then you know the prerequisites that before you reach summary writing, you're supposed to be knowing this already. So in my case, for you to be learning Introduction to Microsoft Excel, you're supposed to be having a basic computer knowledge. So my first prerequisite is basic computer knowledge. So let me make this on capital, basic computer knowledge. So there is something which is under that box, which is prerequisite rank. So you come to this, you can adjust it the way you want. You come to where the circle is, so if you right click and you take it backwards, it will count to 1. But then if you take it forward, it will reach to 10. But in this case, I think basic computer knowledge is very important, so I'll put it at 8. And after writing course prerequisite, you click on save course prerequisite. Again, this one works the same way as the course objective. So let me scroll down and see what appears there. See, we have 2 objectives, and also we have now 1 prerequisite. The rank is 8 out of 10. That means it is very important that you have computer basic knowledge before you can learn Excel, this particular course. Then if I had another, then I would add it here. Just the same way as course objectives, you can't write 2 prerequisites under the same input. So you're supposed to add them one by one. Again, on the right, the course prerequisite, you can either edit or you delete. Those are the simple operations you can do with course prerequisites. Then I think we are done. We have added the logo of our course, we have added the objective of our course, and also we have added the prerequisites of our course. In this case, we have 2 objectives and 1 prerequisite. So after we are done with this, we go back to our course structure. 1 step. So if you go back to the course structure, you'll find that we are supposed to go to the second thing under that, which is the course syllabus. But I would like us to view what we have just put. So let us go to courses and we see the changes that we have made. You find that the only thing which we did, which can be displayed here, is the logo. We now have the logo of our course, that is Introduction to Microsoft Excel 2016. The rest we are going to view it later, but let us go back and we change other things. So again, you go to view course. Now this time we are not going to put the course meta because we already have the objective, we have the logo and prerequisites. But if you wanted to edit any of those things which we had created earlier, then you just come back here and you edit. But this time around we are coming to course syllabus, where I want to create the topic, we want to create the subtopic, and also we want to create the subtopic content and possibly upload the support files, which are the documents or the PDF files. In this case, they're supposed to be zipped files. How to zip, you'll learn it from somewhere. There are already different sources which you can learn from. How to zip, you click on that, course syllabus, and you wait for what will happen. Then when you click on it, you'll find that you have again another page, where on the left we have course topic, and on the right again on the top there's support documents, PDF. So you have that. You choose, you either have document in PDF or zipped documents. So you choose what you want, but I think working with PDF is somehow better than working with zipped. I mean, not better, but easier than working with zipped file, because zipped file you're supposed to zip it again. That is an extra knowledge which you're supposed to have. But zipped files are always having lower space, like they take lower memory as compared to PDF files, because these ones are compressed. So you can take your time and learn more about zipping files and how they work. But here we are learning how to put course topic, course subtopic, and also course content. So you'll find them aligned on the left. That is, if as I'm scrolling, you'll be looking at the left. There's course topic, there is course subtopic, and then there is course content. Then we will be done with our video. Let us start with topics. Topics are subtopics. Now I'm going to relate the two. When you're teaching a subject like mathematics, you have different topics under a particular subject. So when, for example, I'm going to use matrix throughout in mathematics. So for example, you are teaching mathematics and there are numerous topics. Let me say linear inequality, there is matrices, there is surds, there are lots of things in mathematics. But then that topic, matrix, is actually a course in Yukudemy. So remember that instead of putting that topic as a topic here, you have now put that topic as a course title in Yukudemy. So topics in Yukudemy for school courses are actually the subtopics under the topics which you have in textbooks. So under, let me say, matrices, which is a course in Yukudemy, you'll be having topics like introduction to matrix. Then also you can be having special matrices, which will be involving square matrices. So when you talk about special matrices as a topic, that means subtopics under that will now be including things like square matrices, will be having column matrices or row matrices, or even zero matrices. So those are subtopics under topics. So again, I hope you have mastered that. Topic is going to be, our course is Introduction to Matrices or Matrices for O level. Then topic under that, the first one is Introduction to Matrix, which will be having what is matrix as a subtopic. It can also be having another subtopic, which is let me say, under matrices, what are there, like order of a matrix, or simple matrices, additional matrix, subtractional matrix, those things. So you can put them as subtopics. But the topic is Introduction to Matrix. Then another topic can be, let me say, special matrices, and you look at all the special matrices as subtopics under this. So let us create our topic. In this case, I have introduction. I'd rather type something here. So you can type introduction, but let me just type it anyway. Let me stop being lazy. So I have introduction. I've just written introduction. Okay. So I have introduction. Where after typing, you're supposed to save it. You come and click on Save Topic. So when you save a topic, a message will be shown to you that a new topic successfully saved. This will appear to students. So just know that the topic you have created right now can now appear to students on their students page. So let us scroll and see the effect. So if you scroll down, you should be able to see the course syllabus. Under course syllabus, you have one topic already, which is introduction. Then let me go back and create another topic. You can create as many topics as you want, but for school courses, I think two will be okay for you. Let me create another one. Getting started. So I will save again. When it is fully saved, you can be checking your progress. You come down and you'll find under syllabus another thing has been added, that is getting started. So let me now go to subtopic. You have understood how you can create topics. Then let us go to subtopics. So subtopics should fall under a specific topic. So a topic can have many or numerous subtopics, or even it can have one subtopic. But then you're supposed to be careful when you're creating subtopics. Remember, you have very many, assuming you have 2 or more topics, that means you're supposed to select topic which this subtopic is supposed to fall under. So assuming, let me create one subtopic here. I want it to fall under introduction. So under this, I want this subtopic called overview. Let me put overview. So under overview, I will look at very many things. I will look at what is Excel and also how to open Excel, how to save those things. So it is under introduction, and the subtopic is overview. So what I was talking about were the subtopic contents, where I'm talking about what is Excel, how to open, and those are subtopic contents. But the subtopic itself is overview. So before saving or rushing to save the subtopic, I'm supposed to go to this other upper box with this small icon and select the topic which I want this subtopic to fall under. So I will select, it is under introduction. So I just click on save. And after clicking on save, you find that your subtopic has been added under topic. Just scroll down and see the effect of what you have done. You see that overview has been put under introduction. So that is what we have done by adding subtopic under a topic. Again, let me go back and add another subtopic. This time I will add it under getting started. So let me say text formatting. So text formatting, I want it to go under getting started. So I don't want, this time I don't want to be under introduction. Again, remember, before you come up to create this course structure online, you're supposed to be having it structured already on your paper, such that you just come here and you're very fast. You don't again try to think and make mistakes, such that again you spend a lot of time editing or deleting what you don't like. Make sure you have your content or the course structure already on paper, and you just come and you transfer what you have on paper to this, so that you know which subtopic goes under which topic. So in my brain, I already know that text formatting is supposed to go under getting started. So after putting that, after selecting, I come now and save. Again, after saving, you scroll down and see the effect. Text formatting has been put under overview. Getting started. So I think that is enough for us to understand how to put subtopics. So that leaves us with one last thing which we're supposed to cover in this video, and that is course content. Subtopic course content. So this is actually the actual video which is supposed to be viewed by somebody. So under overview, so this this subtopic content should be put under specific subtopics. So just like I said earlier on, that a subtopic can have many subtopic contents. Like if you have a subtopic which says special matrices, then the subtopic contents under that can be very many. There's what I said, column matrices. There's and these are videos now. I'm listing videos. Just understand that subtopic contents are videos. So just name them the same way, or name them with what you're going to cover. There's nothing like, again, writing something which is to catch somebody's eye here. You're supposed to write the exact thing. If in the video you are going to look at adding matrices, then you're supposed to put the subtopic content name as adding matrices. If you're going to look at getting the molar mass of a substance, then you're supposed to put the subtopic content name as molar mass. If in this you're going to look at how you can add two integers, then you're supposed to put addition of two integers as the subtopic content here. If it is an example, then you just put example under a particular thing. So just know that subtopic content are the specific videos which you are supposed to put under subtopics. So in this case, under our overview, I remember telling you that we are supposed to, what is Excel? So what is Excel is supposed to be under a topic introduction, then also subtopic overview. So this, I'll just have to do this, select that, what is Excel will apply there. Then also you have, if you have some notes which you want to just type here, Yukudemy gives you numerous options to back up your video. But the main thing is the video. Without the video, learning doesn't go on well in Yukudemy. I think it is not good. Yeah. But then if you have any notes which you want to supplement the video, then you're supposed to put it here. You either type this, which is optional. If you don't put it, it will not cause any harm on your course or the course structure. But then if you have any, then you can type there. But then if you have something already typed in PDF, or you zipped it, then you just have to come here. You select the subtopic content. I think I've not yet saved. So after writing the subtopic content, wait, don't mind about what we had gone up there for. Up there, we are going to go there still, but that will happen only if we have saved the subtopic content. So after writing our subtopic content, I click on save. Let me wait for what happens. After that, let me now go down here and see the effect of that. You find that under this overview now there is a link which somebody can click, but we don't have a video yet linked to it. Now this is the importance of Yuku which we are going to look at in the next video, how we can link our YouTube videos to our course, such that somebody can now be able to watch our videos. This means that after creating this, we can now be able to add support documents as in form of PDF or zipped file to support that, so where somebody can download and also get a deeper understanding of the subject or the subtopic which we have covered in the video. So here you can select the subtopic. We still note the subtopic content, which we already have only one. What is Excel? Then I browse. I think I don't have any PDF. I have. So here I can put except that. It is just an example. So you have to put the file name, how the file should be named to your students. So you now have that. You type and you save PDF. It will specifically go under that, such that after somebody finishing watching, the person can as well download this to add his or her knowledge to knowledge of the subject which you are teaching. I mean a specific subtopic or a specific video. This one adds value to a specific video, just supplements it. So we have looked at a lot of things under that. So if you want to edit your structure, if the syllabus is not looking well and if you want to add something, you just go up there and you add. But if you want to edit, you just come down here. Anything you see with a pencil or something like a pen, you just know that it's editing. and when you're editing, you just change you make the necessary changes to what you have already submitted to Yukudemy, the platform. So you can as well delete a topic, but before you delete, I think you have to put your password to confirm, because you have to confirm your consent that you are the one who wants to delete it. Yeah, you can make some error and you click on delete anyhow, and Yukudemy will not allow you to delete until you put your password to prove that you are really sure that you want to delete. But editing, you can as well come back and edit at any time. So you can edit for you to edit anything like the topic, you go to the options adjacent to it on the right. Then also you go to overview, you can edit and delete as well. So I think that's enough for now. Let us go back and see from courses how things look like. Oh, your effects are not felt here. So let us view how our course will appear to students. So for you to switch back, I remember telling you this, that when you're in the instructor's page, before becoming an instructor, you are treated as a student. So basically, that's why if you come back to the dashboard, you'll find that you have now a total of 2 students, yet no one has enrolled for our course yet. You find that I have 2 courses, and in these 2 courses I'm treated as a student in each. That's why we have 2 students here. So again, don't complain when you see you have 2 students and yet no one has purchased. Don't complain about that. First things first, you're considered as a student before you become an instructor. So you are a student in your course. We assume that you are learning, so you are a student. We are still in the instructor's page, but that means you can switch back to the student's page, which we are going to do right now. For you, I think I forgot the other time to tell you that you can edit your bio. As an instructor, you just have to come here. So if you click on that, you can edit anything. Remember, when you are applying for instructorship, you put all this as your interest, or even a brief bio, then also your WhatsApp number, Facebook URL, and a lot of things. So you can still come and edit there, which is not the primary concern of this. We just want to see how our course will appear to students. So you come to this image, you click on it, you'll find switch to students page. So if I click on that, it will now take me back to courses. It is pending. That's I think the issue. But if it was on either ongoing or upcoming, then I would be able to see it here. When I go to courses, which now will bring all the courses in Yukudemy, it was supposed to appear here. There are ongoing courses, these are courses with videos already. Then there are upcoming courses, which where are they? These ones are yet. Then there are upcoming courses. These are courses which are still under incubation, just like what we did. We have just created this structure and we are now shooting the videos and uploading the videos and linking. In other words, upcoming courses are approved courses whose start date have not yet reached. Then finally, the archived courses. We'll look at this one later. I wanted us to view the effect of our things, but it has failed because the administrator has not yet accepted our course. So let us wait for that. It will happen possibly within these 24 hours, or it can happen instantly. But I think possibly it is lunchtime. Maybe the necessary or the individuals have gone for lunch. I don't know. But they would have approved, and we see how our structure will appear. But that is it. if there's any question or if there's anything that you have not picked to the fullest, then possibly you know where to go. You can place your questions in the Yuku forum, since I'll put this as a course, or possibly you can just contact the support team and they will help you. For you to contact them, you come to this black image icon and you just click. You will be presented with options of putting your name or email and phone number. Then also, should we add you to Yukudemy WhatsApp group? It's an option. It is optional. So you either tick yes or no. If you want, there is already a WhatsApp group of Yukudemians which has both instructors and students which have enrolled for courses. Then I think it would be better as an instructor to join this WhatsApp group, such that you can as well market your course. You already have market those are interested individuals who can take your courses very well, faster. Alright, if you're done, you just go and click on that star. I think we are done. Yeah, thank you so much.